Hello everyone, VJ's A30 back again with another edition of What's on Deck. A little bit different today than usual. I'm actually recording this a day early because today, when I usually upload it, when I usually do it, I don't have time to do it. I'm going to be busy out of the house uh, by the lake. So I'm doing it today, doing it a bit different, unfortunately. So, let's talk about what's going on in the world of Kickstarter very quickly. Try to keep it quick. First of all, we got the Elephant playing cards from Elephant Playing Cards. It's their brand name of playing cards, I guess. Their own brand. They're fairly straightforward, but they're nice, beautiful custom cards. Unfortunately, I can't show you them. The back designs do feature elephants. There's two different colors. There is a Tundra one and I guess a tropical one, whatever it's called. Currently 44% funded, 16 days to go. Looking a little bit iffy. Then there's Aphelion. I think that's how I pronounce it, by Parama Playing Cards, 76% funded, 21 days to go. I've mentioned that one before. Nouveau Gems from Bonafide Playing Cards, 22 days left. It is funded. Bicycle Human Evolution from Collectible Playing Cards, 50% funded, 5 days to go. Does not look like it's going to happen, unfortunately. Grace and Gentle from TCC Playing Cards is funded with 14 days to go. The 1998 deck Hip Hop Playing Cards by the same name. The 1998 deck is 51% funded, 19 days to go. Or is that 57%? I can't even read my own writing. It looks like it's headed in the right direction, but still not quite there. Then you got the Bicycle Double Black Classic from Gambler's Warehouse. Funded, 20 days to go. Bicycle branded and unbranded decks. Same faces, I believe, but the bat designs are slightly different. Same idea, but they are different from one to the other. Then you got the Golden Age playing cards from Agitcom in black and white decks. 5 days to go. It is funded. Then there's the Mimi playing cards by Jordan Someway. It's 72% funded, 20 days to go. Looks like it's going to make it. Then there's a new one. The Elephant playing cards is new this week. Another new one this week is the Multi playing cards 2.0, it said, by Cumber, I believe it is. Currently 3% funded, 28 days to go. I am not too confident this one's going to fund, and I'm not really interested at all in this type of deck. It's got a whole bunch of different things on the faces for different types of games, but it has no back design. Apparently you can get them in white and black, but there's nothing on the back designs. It's just blank. What's on the faces is you got your standard playing card indexes. Then you also got dice, you got poker chips, you've got numbers and letters. I think there's chess pieces, there's checkers. Basically, there's all sorts of different things, different games you can play with them. Not really sure how, but they've got a whole bunch of stuff on there. Probably 32 different things on each face at least, I'm guessing. Anyways, next up we got the Freedom playing cards by Brian Naratasides, 84% funded, 11 days to go. May or may not make it at this rate, we'll see. Football All-Stars playing cards by Elliot Sharp is funded with 12 days to go. Crystallis by Phantomon, Nadia Gibson, 98% funded, 43 hours to go. Looks like it will make it, but you never say. I mean, I'm not going to say 100% that it's going to make it. It may not. It may lose some pledges last minute. There's all sorts of things that could happen, but it looks like it's going to make it. Another new one is Linea playing cards by Maria, who this one is funded, I believe, 27 days to go. Not really a huge fan. It's got kind of like a modern, sleek look, kind of minimalist. Repeating code cards. Printed by MPC, 2 different color schemes, and that's why they're funded, because it's a pretty low goal. Kind of geometric shaped back designs. Simple, but kind of geometric shape. two color schemes. One is like a green and purple color scheme. The other is like a red and blue color scheme. It's like half and half each color. But I'm not a huge fan. And anyways, some crap on my table here. And yes, I am in a different location than usual, in my basement. Okay, next up, we only got the Maiden's playing cards from Joker and the Thief. 67% funded, 22 days to go. I'm confident this one's going to make it. It just takes time. For some reason, Joker and the Thief projects always slowly fund. Eventually, I'll get some more funding from like playingcards.net and collectible cards and other resellers. But right now, it's just slowly chugging along. They are a very cool looking deck. Next, of course, we got Go Cards, the exercise playing cards from Colton Shock. It is funded with 29 hours to go at the time of the recording of this video. By the time this video is up tomorrow, it's going to be, 6 or 7 hours left probably. Then we got Pyramida playing cards by Tricklandia, who's apparently a YouTuber. 29% funded, 25 days to go. This one might be an uphill battle funding-wise because I think it is a blatant ripoff of the Mint playing cards from 52 cards. If you look at the Mint playing cards from 52 cards, put that side by side with these ones, it looks very similar. First of all, he's got a black deck and a red deck with borders on them. Then he's got a more limited edition deck that's black and gold without borders, which is exactly the same as the Mint playing cards. Same kind of color scheme and ideas. Kind of a similar pattern back design. And the faces in this one are custom. They're pretty nice, the code cards, except that they use the faces of people that are close to the creator, which I'm not like, I don't really care for. I know I'm not the only one because I don't know who these people are. They don't mean anything to me. I would prefer custom code cards, without people's faces on them. I mean, they're not horrible, and I guess that doesn't really matter all that much. But I do not like that it looks like it's a ripoff of the Mint playing cards, down to the color scheme, the options, the prices even are exactly the same as the Mint playing cards. It's like he liked the idea and he decided to make it his own, which is not cool. And I don't recommend supporting this because it's uncreative and unoriginal. Moving on, Nova playing cards by Adam Whitfield, 80% funded, 11 days to go. Could go either way at this rate. Not a huge fan of them myself. Split playing cards by Madako Augustine Varghese, which was on Indiegogo before. It's 9% funded, 13 days to go. I'm really sorry I can't show you the actual cards, but just for playing cards on Kickstarter, you'll see them all. Or check out my video from last week. You can see most from there. Or tune in next week. I will have my regular video next week. Next, of course, we got the drinking card game by Adam Pasquale, 9% funded, 14 days to go. That's not going to happen. Arcs by Charles Grass / Lucid52, 28% funded, 37 days to go. It looks like it's going really slowly. I'm not too confident that one's going to make it this way, but it does have lots of time left. Gukwa by JD14 is 76% funded, 8 days to go. The Don Quixote 2 Rocinante deck by Cellar Windows, 87% funded, 27 days to go. Just a matter of time for that one. Then there's the Metropole, Nox, and Lux 2017 editions by Michael Lambert, 82% funded, 19 days to go. They look pretty nice. I've been assured the quality is going to be good, even though they're going to be printed in China, which I'm sure they will be fine, but there's sometimes hit and miss with that. And these ones will have the Spot UV ink, which will be like the glossy raised texture on the cards, which is nice. Next, we got another new one. It's called Cartomancer, playing cards by Alain Benoit. It's 27% funded, 30 days to go. Slowly getting there. I do like this one. Very nice artwork on the faces. Each card has different artwork within it, with the pips on it, in the case of the number cards. And it's all about these different symbols of cartomancy and stuff like that, and all about tarot playing cards. But it's not a tarot deck, but it's very nice. I believe it's printed by USPC. Another one that's new this week that I wasn't too big on at first, but I've changed my mind on that is the Art of the Patent playing cards. What I might have actually mentioned that one last week. I don't recall. It's by Kevin Prince. Again, not entirely sure who the printer is in this one. It's funded, 29 days to go. 2 different colors right now, red and blue, and there's green and purple that are locked. And it's all about different patents from throughout history, different things like that. And each card kind of shows you the patent. It has the patent number and all sorts of information. Nicely illustrated. The back design could be better. It's one way with pips in all 4 corners and some cogs within it that make it a one-way, borderless as well. And then it says the art of the patent in the center, and they mirror imaged that and made it like an ambigram for the word patent. But then the rest is a one-way, so kind of, kills the whole point of making that ambigram a one-way, or mirror imaged, the writing mirror image, when everything else is one way. But aside from the back design, I do like it. I am a fan. I do recommend checking that out. And hopefully they get to the green and the purple. Also, I've noticed each color has different types of patterns. Like I think it's the purple one or the green one of the ones that's locked, is going to have like amusement park patterns and stuff like that. So each one's got like a different type of patterns to it as well, which is an awesome idea. Then we have the IOTA 5 Feta playing cards from my Greekdom. 1% funded. 1% funded. 6 days to go. Not going to happen. Carpe Noctem by Seven DeVos is 4% funded. 17 days to go. Not going to happen. Opulent from George Williamson, which is new last week. I may or may not be getting a deck to review. It is 61% funded. 29 days to go. I like it. I might actually do some kind of a little review just based on the pictures on the website. We'll see. Hopefully it makes it. I think it's a beautiful deck. Maybe not the most playable because all the suits are the same color, but it's beautifully illustrated. Pokery, which is on Video Poker by Juha Lilia. 6% funded, 15 days to go. Not going to happen. The Black Roses playing cards by Daniel Snyder is funded with 15 days to go. I like it. And I've wanted this one for quite some time because I like the back design, but the faces with standard bodies and their friends as the faces of the code cards turn me off a little bit. Then there's the Muertos Prismatic playing cards from Jester's Custom Cards, 17% funded, 10 days to go. Not going to happen. It's too high of a goal. The Fuck You deck. Not you, literally. That's the name of the deck by OMB Magic. It's 55% funded, 31 days to go. Slowly getting there, but I believe it will get there eventually because there's a lot of people, I'm sure, who would like that deck, even though it's nothing exciting. The Double 8 deck / game by D. Rodriguez. It's 2% funded, 6 days to go. Not going to happen. Then we got a relaunch of the Bicycle Essentials by Nathan's Pragmatic Magic. It's 3% funded with 39 days to go. USPC printed, obviously. Don't know why I had to make that note since it's bicycle branded, but I did anyways. And it's got kind of a classic type back design. It is marked apparently. The court cards are basically standard. They might have custom faces on the standard body, or at least somewhat custom. And then they threw a pip in the center to make it a one-way court card for some unknown stupid reason. And the number cards, they do have custom pip layouts and I guess custom pips, but still fairly straightforward. It's a gold back design. I believe the hearts and diamonds are gold pips as well. I'll have that next week in the video. You can see all that. Creatures playing cards from Rana. Mahmoud is 14% funded, 18 hours to go. It's not going to happen. The Crazy deck by Artganics, aka Natalia Silva, has been relaunched. It is funded with 6 days to go. Much lower goal, obviously. Name of the Wind Art decks by Eloden Enterprises is funded, extremely well funded, almost $500,000, and 6 days still to go. Only one winner by Oliver, which is the one that looks like money. There's 1% funded, 18 days to go. Not gonna happen. There's no winners in that one. Phonograph 5 by Landry Sanders is 47% funded, 24 days to go. This is a nice one. I don't really understand the name too much in terms of how it fits with the deck. You can see a review of a prototype on my channel that I did a couple months ago when he sent it to me. The back design is completely different. It's much more elegant and traditional looking as opposed to the one that I got, which is more like a casino back, if I recall correctly. But the faces are similar, or the same, and they are inspired or designed after a vintage deck of cards. I don't remember off the top of my head which deck, but the core cards are modeled after a vintage deck, and it's very nice looking overall. Hopefully it makes it. Go check it out. And then, of course, we got the New York cards by Mikel Spatola, 9% funded, 3 days to go. Not gonna happen. Let's see what else we got. Couple things going on. To note, first of all, there's a new deck coming from Vanderpoint Cards, September 10, 3 p.m. Pacific time. I think on Kickstarter, it's called the Planets Mercury Edition. And I guess they're planning multiple versions. Beautiful tuck case, very similar to the Fear 11 tuck cases, as a lot of people have pointed out. Custom faces, very nice custom faces. And the back design is very interesting looking, although as some people pointed out, it's a little bit similar to one of Lorenzo's back designs. Kind of inspired by. I wouldn't say it's exactly the same or anyway or anything like that, or ripped off of it, but it's kind of inspired by it. That being the shoot, I don't remember the name of those decks. The Heretics. I think it's the Heretics. Very similar to that. Also, some new decks this week from House of Playing Cards. They're back. It is the NOC Originals and also the Knockout, which is the white version. The NOC Originals come in 5 colors. Red, blue, green, yellow, and black this time. No purple. As disappointing as it seems. I'm sure we'll get like purples and oranges and blues and light blues, as I'd say, and other spring colors later on. Who knows? And of course, the Knockout is the white version. They are marked for seats and possibly value, I don't recall. Printed by USBC, nice tuck cases. Can't say anything more about that. You know what they are. You're used to them. There's been like so many different reprints on them. There's a couple new decks from Got Magic. GotMagic.com, I believe it is. The Pearl playing cards in a Sunset and Sunshine decks. These are printed by Hanson Chen Playing Cards, aka Taiwan. Designed by Tomas Pinson. Surprisingly, he did not sell these for his own website, Gemini Decks. And they are custom. The back designs are borderless. They seem to have like yellow and blue colors and green colors, if I recall correctly. It looks all like brush painted artwork, like a painting, abstract maybe. I'm not even sure. That's how to describe it. The court cards, they got your standard body, but with the paint going through it, it looks like it's on fire. It's kind of interesting. Not sure I'll get them, but they're pretty cool. Also, there's 3 new decks I noticed at Spielkarten Shop. They are the Asso Kappa, the Sharpers, and the Wild playing cards. Don't know much about them. I believe they're all printed by USBC, I imagine. The Asso Kappa, there is a back design, kind of a poker type deck, a little bit styled, probably standard court cards. We don't see any of the faces on these decks, except for one, which we'll get to. The Sharpers, don't know much about it. There's an image. You can see a little bit of back design, a little bit of tuck case. Not a whole lot of info. And the other one, the Wild playing cards, they have modified, recolored, I should say, recolored standard court cards. The back design is basically, it's a fox or a wolf looking out into the wild. It's got kind of it's a moon. It's kind of a Northern Lights element to it, I guess. Mirror image, obviously. And not overly exciting in my opinion, but you can check them out at spielkartenshop.com. Should be available at other sites in the near future. Also, I think it was this past week, the Jazz Plus playing cards were made available to North America. They're sold out. There was also a limited edition that I missed out on that I didn't realize was available. That one probably sold out very quickly. And that one is just a different color, but it was like $30 or something. Yeah, no thank you. And one last thing to mention to you, the bicycle emoji deck, which I've got coming soon. It's designed by Randy Butterfield and Midnight Cards and produced through Collectible Playing Cards and is a Walgreens exclusive, which is pretty interesting. I look forward to checking it out, and obviously I can't show it to you because I don't have it yet, but it's coming in the near future. So that's that. It's a much faster video than usual. I apologize if my descriptions of some of the decks were less than desirable or less than interesting. Trying to describe them as best as possible. A lot of the ones, of course, you've seen if you saw my last video, and the others you'll see next week when I do my next video. Excuse me. And I mean, I might even do an early video this week on like Thursday, just to go over some of it. But if you want to check them out, just go to Kickstarter.com, search for Playing Cards, go through all of them, you'll see them, and that's that. Trying to think if there's anything else to mention. I might have mentioned last week that apparently Art of Play has new lower international shipping rates, and can't think of anything else new. But that is that. I'll see you next time for more. Thanks for watching.